weapon of choice. Let's go crankbait. I totally forgot about that fish I caught with this. What am I caught on? Jeez. Already. Can't be caught from both sides of this. Jeez. Just gotta make it work. Wonder what that was at the bottom. Maybe a piece of log. Gotta guess. So I'm starting off with a crankbait. It's been a minute since I threw this thing. It's literally been just over 2 weeks since I've been back here in the backyard pond fishing. Whoa. What's going on? Alright. Second cast already got snagged. On what? I don't know. But that is why I like fishing from the middle peninsula there, so I can walk around if that does happen. See if I remember how to catch a bass, actually. Been too focused on flounder fishing here. What's going on? Am I twisted around? All right. Get off. Last time I was fishing with this here, I caught a carp out of here. Don't know if I'll be that lucky, but okay. What is going on with my cast? All right, anyways, let's see if we can find a fish. Been seeing them jumping around this morning. So I can get a fish to come out of this little pocket here. Alright. It's like riding a bike, I gotta email that guy back. It's already feeling like fall. It's crazy. I'm rocking a hoodie. Come on now. I did bring the bait caster just in case I want to. I mean, I know I'm going to switch it up. Eventually, I'm going to get tired throwing this if there's no action. Oh, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was the pipe. I had a bite there for a second. All right, fish. All right, sorry about that. Spam calls. Some bait fish swimming right there. Something just jumped at it. See if I can convince it again. I feel like all the big fish like to hang out right here. Didn't convince it. Yeah, flounder season did pretty good. My last day I actually had a charter. The kid ended up catching a 25 pound, what am I saying here? That's crazy. 25-inch flounder, which was pretty awesome. Consider I was just fishing there the other day, earlier in the week. Just sometimes fishing is just like that. It works out. Either fish are biting or they're hanging out somewhere else. And we caught a bunch of reds and the biggest croakers I've ever seen in my life. Using live I think they were using shrimp catching the croakers, but everything else was on live bait. Appreciate the likes too, y'all. Like I said, for the past 2 weeks, I've been consumed with flounder fishing, and it started September 1st, ended on the 14th. So now I'm just trying to get in the rhythm here. Get back to the basics. Because I have not even tried fishing back here in the backyard. Literally was almost on the boat every day, with the exception of like the second week. First week I went strong. That was impressive, but after a while you gotta like just dial it back. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, guy? Just trying my luck with the crankbait. This a little bit out of practice here, so you know, trying to get back to the basics. Past few times I went fishing though, when I took my parents fishing, and my buddy, mother buddy with me, not Abe, my buddy Mario, he's never been fishing for the first time. He caught a keeper flounder, and then the charter, the wife never been fishing before, and she caught the first fish was a keeper flounder. So I mean, it was pretty pretty successful charter. It normally doesn't go down like that. I mean, I think we caught maybe, it was one keeper red, but I think, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 redfish, like puppy drum, and then some smaller flounders, some pinfish, which, you know, kids catching any fish, still exciting. But then, like I said, 25-inch flounder. Wrap up. It was only like 3 hours, not crazy. It was windy. It worked out perfectly. Like, I was so chancing on the yellow boat, but the winds, it's not crazy, but usually what happens as soon as I get on it, it would switch up on me. So we're bank fishing. Come on. No ants. What's going on? Yo, again, I appreciate 10 likes, everybody. I know I've been gone for a few days. I'm trying to find myself here, having a YouTube midlife crisis. Not really, but I'm just trying to figure out what the next move is with the channel and what I want to do. Like, at one point I was live streaming like every day, which again, it's a lot of work. Even if it's just an hour. There's gotta be a fish who want to chill right over here. It's all coming back to me. These bass want to make you work for every catch. y'all hanging out. Make sure y'all don't forget to like and share. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Tim, and I just like to fish. And I like to ride on the boat and just share my personal experience when it comes to things I encounter in life in general. Ooh, I feel like that hit a fish on the head the way that hit the water. Something was there. Fish. And we're coming live from the backyard pond. It's backyard pond, not that it's my own personal pond, but it's in the neighborhood, but that's my backyard right there. So it's conveniently located right off the backyard. And it's fresh water, a little bit of brackish. I did see a video the other day where somebody was putting a redfish and a flounder in a freshwater pond. Don't know how well it worked out, but I'm pretty sure they could survive back here. Again, considering this water there are blue crabs in this water. Fiddler crabs, too. Definitely worth a try. That's something I may try. Who knows? I've yet to catch a saltwater fish out of here, but it doesn't mean that we're not back here. We got everything else in between. Yeah. All right, gonna have to replace the hooks on these things here. Granted, I didn't spend that much money on them. The hooks are not that great on them. But you can't beat $7 for 3 crankbaits. And I've already caught a carp, a crappie, blue bass with it, so I've definitely got my money's worth on this one. And I caught a bluefish with it. So much crap in this water. Come on, bass. Show yourself. All right, what's shoot your shot. What's up? Can't promise I'll answer, but you can always ask. Just don't get banned for asking something stupid. That was not a great cast. Like, I know there's fish in here. Just like I know there's fish. There's fish in the water. You gotta just be patient. Play their game. Mac 4 was good. I do. A couple. I had some chicken pets, but we got rid of them. They were inviting some extra guests that were unwelcome in the backyard. Unfortunately. And those guests are not leaving. Come I should catch a fish with this crankbait. There should be no reason why a fish is not tearing this thing up. Yep, boom, boom. I hate this braid on this. I got this like synthetic nonsense on here. It's the worst. Don't buy it. You just asked if I had any pets. You didn't ask me what kind I had, but we have a dog, Australian Shepherd, and kids have a what kind of cat is that? Ragdoll cat. That's it. No other pets. We had 9 chickens, but we had to part ways. They weren't covering their rent. Let me give this. Let me walk back on the other side, see if I can tell my luck. Try and throw in the bigger pond. Boom, 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 boom. Try my luck. That's the plan, man. I'm gonna try to. Got a little break in between. Usually crankbait, you just hop in, but again, what time is it? 3. It's a little later in the afternoon than I usually am fishing. But trying to prioritize my life here. Alright. Let's throw this crankbait a little bit more, and then I'm gonna try my luck over here by these trees. And then we'll switch to the bait caster with the Texas rig. The trout trick on it. I did see the baby gator the other day. So he's sticking around. He's got maybe 1 more month before he's out. Or you won't see him until next spring. I don't know where they go, but they don't stay right. They don't stay in here. I think I ended up catching maybe like 12. I think I ended up with 12 flounders for the season. Not 12 keepers. But I definitely gave myself every opportunity, for the most part, to catch fish. I was just happy to put a kid on him. Like, he's got a core memory because he caught a doormat. So, on the last day. Come on now. All right. Coming live from the backyard pond. I'm throwing a crankbait. It dives like 1.5, 2 feet. I got to be a little careful around here because there's a lot of us fallen limbs lurking below the surface. I've had some luck catching crappie over here too, so that's why I'm gonna give it a shot before I switch it. Just know I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice for 2 weeks. This chartreuse color should be fire right now. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Yep. Crankbait is take a fade for me. Sometimes fish like to hang out. I barely catch fish off the bank. Usually there are several feet off or in the middle of the pond, which I can't get to, obviously. Not like this. This is what I'm working with. It's called the brand is Chub. It's what I'm using. Came as a 3-pack, but I don't know if you can tell. Like the hook is definitely bent on the front of the crankbait. The hooks ain't. I don't even think I caught anything. I think this was on a bluefish that I caught where it got kind of bent like this here. Or maybe it was a carp fish. I don't know. I forget. There comes that wind. It's a slow day in the fish office. I'm not complaining, but oh, almost got snagged right there. I felt it almost. Let's not do that. Yo, Sir Gregory, what's good, man? Hello, what's up? I see you. I see you. Hey, I appreciate the likes too. We have 15. Yeah, make sure y'all don't forget to like and share. Yeah, I don't know if some of y'all might have noticed I've not been on here every day like I used to. I literally had to like just reset. I love fishing, but it's a lot, especially when I was trying to like post like every day on top of live streaming. It's just trying to strike that right balance so I can still enjoy it and not feel like it's work. But we're getting refocused over here. I got a vacation coming up. It's gonna give me a chance to recharge, and when I get back, we hit the ground running. But your boy is busy constantly. All right, let's switch out. Let's go with let's try a trout trick on a Texas rig. I had enough of this, seen enough. Can't win them always. Come on now. All right, here we go. Okay. So this is what we're throwing. Nothing crazy. It's even on camera. All right, got a Texas rig. I've had some success with this. I just gotta remember what I was doing a few weeks ago before I gave this little pause to catch flounder. Now that the season's over, it's like a sigh of relief, though, because now I don't feel the pressure of having to try to go fishing and have to catch flounder. We'll go back to just catching and releasing like we do here in North Carolina until next year when they decide they either have a season or not. The crazy thing is the third day when we went flounder fishing, that's the day A caught the 25.5-inch flounder, but then literally on the last day, same spot, that's where we caught the 25, another 25. It just works out like that sometimes. That's fishing for you. All right, let's see if we can get a fish out of here. Again, backyard pond, fishing for some bass. Throwing this trout trick that has a little bit of it's like a paddle tail. Just got to convince a bass to literally take the bait. But I think I'm gonna make a video just to share, like, I got monetized back in September. I just want to share like how it's been going. In case anyone else might be trying to do this here. I'm at the young age of 42 and decided to start a YouTube channel. Well, I've always had a channel, but really get hardcore with it. I'm constantly making changes because I quite have not figured out which direction I want to go. So I think I just had a hit, or it's my imagination. Could have been a hit. Could have been. It felt like one. If I can put that right in the mouth of that, I'll be happy. Now. Come on. Something about this color that the fish like. I said the same thing about the crankbait. That came up short, so I don't want to jinx myself, but it's not terrible. I'm obsessed with that drainage there because bass, all the big bass I've caught have been right over there, at least back here. Yeah. And maybe one that was over there along the bank, but getting big is coming in at 4 pounds, which I know is not that big, but it's my biggest. Oh, yes, yes. That's what you like to see. Just gonna let it just hang for a minute. Don't want to rush it. Fish on. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. This one wants to run. Like I said, they like to hang out right there. Hell yeah. Come on now. Come on, calm down. Calm it down. Where's my line at? I can't even see it. Back. Hey, guy. How's it going? It's been a minute since I've seen a bass. Like 2 weeks. Can I have this back? Where are my pliers at? Get a little better leverage on this guy's mouth. What the? Come on now. Why can't I get this out? Got it. I'm sorry. We got ourselves a bass. It's been like 2 weeks since this happened, so I'm pretty hype about it. That's got to be a like, y'all. It's been 2 weeks since we caught one. Let me clip this. All right, I gotta take a quick selfie with it. Be back one moment. Let's get this bad boy set free. I don't know if I move. That was a trout trick zoom. Or a trout trick, I'm saying. I'm like naming Z-Man, not zoom. All right, guy. Let's get you back in the water. And he's off. Nah, man, no paddle boat today. No paddle boat today. First fish in like 35 minutes. But I think I cast that right by the drainage. We're gonna try to go at it again. That was a nice sized bass, not like a monster by any means. It's a little too windy though for that paddle boat. I thought about it. So let me fix this here, but this is what I'm using. This guy here. That's what got me my bass on a Texas rig. Okay. Fix him up a little bit. It's like riding a bike. Come on. That's what I like Z-Man. They're really, it's hard really to mess up their soft plastics, man. They just, I knew I had a bite. I set the hook properly too. That was an issue for me. thinking about it. We in the game. We are in the game. All right. I don't know what gives. I catch a fish, I get no likes. I don't catch a fish, I get some likes. Just I don't know what drives the likes, but y'all do y'all. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna catch another fish. Oh man, got a Jeep back here riding. Where you going with that? I wasn't hot till I caught that fish. Now the adrenaline is kicking in. I don't know why this looks weird to me. It just looks off. I guess no straighter than that. Terrible. Terrible. My market set, terrible. Let me try recasting this again and see if I can do it properly. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, Mike, I'll show you in a second. I don't do anything crazy with it, honestly. Typically what I do, I buy weedless. But I like to let my hooks rest inside the soft plastic rather than like coming out the other side and having it sitting like flush. That's just the way I've always done it, and it was the way I was shown. He's just hitting some golf balls. I get it. I'm sure there's like thousands of golf balls back here because I've hit my fair share, I promise you that. All right. Again, what I try to do is take the soft plastic from the top of it and come out. Depending on, this is an offset hook, so I'd have it, as you can see, like not that far from where I initially hook it, and then I try to get as straight as possible so that it'll swim properly. Good God, the wind's coming in like crazy. But I just do my best. It's a little more challenging with a smaller bait. You don't have this issue with much bigger soft plastic, but... And then, again, I'm using a Texas rig. I think this is, 25-pound fluorocarbon, maybe like 2 feet to my main line here. And I use an Alberto knot, and it works well. I'm a very simple guy. I don't try not to overcomplicate stuff. And I tend to just, if it works, I'm gonna use it. Like, everyone's always trying to get me to try different gear, but a lot of times I don't have a lot of success. Like everyone, like Whopper Plop or Top Water, I just don't really catch many fish with those type of lures. But I would love to, but just not back here. I mean, eventually I'm gonna take this thing on the road, but this is my proving ground right here. It's my confidence builder. And with that particular bite, I think, yeah, I wasn't even like retrieving it fast. I just was like slowly retrieving it, and then I felt a tap, so I just let it sit and lifted a little bit, so it had a little bit of action, like nothing crazy. And then eventually I felt the fish had actually had it, and that's when I went to go set the hook. But it doesn't always work out perfectly, like I promise you that. no skunk today. No skunk today. It's Tuesday. I don't have the package with me because, again, I'm a very simple man when it comes to fishing. But the brand is called Trout Trick, and it's Z-Man is the brand, and the colorway is called Festivus. That I do know. But that is starting to grow on me. Usually I use Zoom. You find a lot of Zoom because I go to Wally World and get stuff, but I do got a $30 gift certificate to go get some gear. This question is, what do I want to get with it when I go to the tackle shop? I already got me a big boy cast net, 6 feet. It's more than enough. I have a hard time throwing that thing half the time. I'm getting better. It's just heavy. Holy cow. I don't know how people be throwing these bigger 10, 12-foot nets on a boat, for that matter, without falling off. Good God. I can see like water rippling like a... Pretty sure it's a carp. Probably a carp. I guess carp. No, Mike, I think I've tried it, but I've never had much success with it. What's going on here? I feel like I'm slacking my line. Why is there slacking my line? There's a fish on this line right now. There's a fish on. While I was talking, fish on. Fish off. Yo. I was reeling and I was like, why is my line? I thought my line was like snapped for no reason. There was definitely a fish. It literally, my hook came out. Like it, I cast it right there and it just took it in more closer to me. That was a little trippy there. And I went and I did the pump fix, so I apologize. Usually I don't say fish on without confirming. And I should have known better. The fishing out here is no different than salt water. Come on. No. I don't know if anyone else got like younger kids you gotta drop off, wait in the car line, take them to school, but you really want to like embarrass them. Just turn your music up really loud and play some crazy stuff. I don't know how. I know how I learned about it. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank who the artist is, but the song that I was blasting, it was called Raining Tacos. But it's like just weird, funny kid songs that obviously people like because it's on Apple Music. Like it's wildly popular. Not with my kids though. That's what makes it so funny. Or I'll blast Bring Me to Life, just because I feel like that's a good way to start your morning as you're getting ready to go to school. Evanescence, man, goes hard. Man, that could have been my second fish here. That's the hook setting thing right there. Coming back to haunt me. That was almost like dead stick. I wasn't even doing anything. I was like messing around with my phone looking at it, and then I started reeling had a fish on. So. Yeah, same like I'm saying. This is how I do it. This is my camera mount. I like it. I don't use a chesty mount. This is MagSafe, and so like I can just pop it on. It stays. I can go vertical or horizontal. I can adjust it down, adjust it up, and if I need to read something, I just pop it off to look at it. But I'm sure there might be a better way, and there's other gadgets probably to consider, but for the amount of videos I've uploaded and the amount of times I've gone live stream, this works pretty well for me not to sit in front of a computer or me having to move around. Because I've tried tripods, which works good. Like sometimes I'll have a tripod set out here. My only issue with that is if like the fish I caught, you wouldn't be able to see it like from my point of view if it was on a tripod. So I like having this on. And then too, I can use a forward-facing camera as opposed to the front camera. Like I used to wear a chesty mount all the time. But as you learn new things from doing it, you gotta upgrade your stuff, you know. And I've lost a couple of phones too. I'm not gonna lie. I earned a little bit of money. Nothing I'm retiring from, but I feel like I'm getting really, really, really close to the things tipping in the direction after, you know, you gotta put in the work. That's the big thing. But yeah, I got monetized back in September last year. It's been a slow grind, but a good grind. Again, if I think about it, this time last year I wasn't making any money doing, at least from YouTube directly. You know, I do affiliate links and things of that nature and whatnot, but yeah, and I just did my first like brand post with Carolina Skiff a couple of weeks ago, and hopefully that will grow into something. But like I say, every day I get smarter and better, and as long as I keep showing up and keep fishing and boating, I mean, like I said, I'm in the process. I think I'm considering just kind of switching the channel up, make it more still fishing and boating, but like more lifestyle aspect of it, because there's other things I do love it to do that makes that kind of folds into this already. It's just hard for me to separate the two. So like if you've been on my channel, you might notice like there's like gardening stuff. Like I'm big into that. I just but like the hopes is, you know, it inspires somebody that might want to start their own channel, or maybe they want to start their own charter business, or just get their captain's license, or maybe they want to garden, maybe they love fishing, but I just want to be able to tell my story from my point of view, and my experience while doing all the things, including being an adult. And all right, I keep coming back here because I had one fish on, another one I lost, so I gotta make it count. Oh, I do. I'm definitely married. This is that. Is it 13 Fishing is the brand? It's Fate Black. Someone actually gave this to me that didn't need a bait caster, and so a coworker gave it to me. And then this is just a basic nitrous Zebco brand. So I work from home, so like that's not. I'll do that, Mac. Like I said, I've never done that before. That's definitely a thought. Like there's this local tackle shop that literally, again, I just fish all the time, so I'm down at my marina, and the dock master had a $30 gift certificate to this tackle shop called Hooks and Arrow. He doesn't fish. He's like, he just knows I'm always out there, so he gave it to me. So I know I got $30 to burn there, and I like their store. It's like a little smaller, intimate setup, but they got a lot of stuff. So maybe I might do that. Maybe I'll just live stream and go shopping with a budget, nothing crazy. Like I'm not trying to. I can't go get too wild with it. But I think I like to be able to like share more of the personal side of what it is that I do. Like what Sunday, like I didn't live stream Sunday, but like I said, I had a charter. I did have my camera on, so I got some videos I got to edit. Again, epic time. You wouldn't believe it's the same spots I've been fishing, with the exception of where I've normally like caught the res in front of the barge. I was fishing by this dock, and again, it's like either hit or miss. Never seen so many redfish caught. Small ones, but we eventually got a keeper that was like 19 inches. But then gigantic croakers, like ones that you just couldn't put back because they were just that big. Like they were bigger than some of the res we were catching, which is unheard of. And but then soon as I was done, because it was only like a 3-hour charter, because I started at 8 o'clock. So from 8 to 11, I had to clean the boat off, and I had to get all the way across town to to Riceville Beach, because I had beach soccer. And I was going to bring my fishing post to do some surf fishing, but it was really windy. And at that point, I was tired, because I was already down at the boat by like 6:30, because I had to go catch bait. And luckily enough, I didn't have to work too hard, because bait was at the marina, so I'm like right around, because I don't know why, it's just been hard to find here and there, and the tide was up. What was it? I forget what the tide was doing. I think it was maybe falling. Anyways, I'm just a busy dude. Busy. And my kid plays sports. I coach a team, so I have to travel sometimes with that. I help run the soccer club, so there's fundraising and tournaments you have to do. Like and I got a full-time job, all while trying to be a YouTuber. I say all that because it can be done. Just gotta strike a balance. All right, Mag, I like it. I like the motivation. North Carolina is where you'll find me. I'm coastal, so this here, that's my house, backyard right here. All this here behind the crib. Great fishing. And then where else? And then I'm 10 minutes from the beach. Like I could hop in my truck. I'm 10 minutes. I could be on my boat, or I could surf fish. We have till I want to say, I think October 1st is when parking is free. The season officially is over, because parking's costs $7 at Carolina Beach, and then Riceville Beach, which is crazy. It was cheaper, $6. But I mean, again, if you're paying for parking, and then if you want to fish from the pier, that's going to cost you, like $8. You can only bring one rod, I know, on one of the piers that's closest to me. But I do know the owner now personally, so that might be another thing I probably can do, because I've been wanting to go fish at the pier. I gotta make moves here. I gotta make moves. I always talk about it, but I gotta make moves. Then there's some dope spots I just think it'd be cool to go eat at. I just gotta. That's why I need you guys' help to help share my channel and just keep pushing it out there. I think about it, and this is me just letting y'all know, like, I got like 1,400 maybe uploads, and I mean, it's like I said, no. All right, good. It's a grind. It's a grind. But I like it. I just gotta make sure it doesn't get to the point where I feel like it's overly consuming. I'm obsessed with it, but just obsessed in the right way, where I want it to be successful, and I would love to be able to get to I always say I want the charter to be able to just take people out on the water that don't get to do it, or pull up to the the boat ramp where people are fishing on the bank and just take them out and fish for a couple hours where they don't get to go. If I can go live and make content from it and they cool with it and I get pictures, it helps my brand, it helps my charter. And I mean, that's literally how I got the charter on Sunday. Someone saw a Facebook post and they reached out and they saw the flounders I was catching and they took a chance and they caught a flounder that was pretty epic. They're 14-year-old kid, dude. So I'm like, that right there is all you need to know why I do it. All right, 30. Well, we got 2:30. All right, I got a couple more casts and I gotta get back to the laptop. I got some emails I gotta respond to. Just know if you see a little bit of break in the next few days, it's because it's not that I've gone anywhere. I'm just on vacation state of mind. So I wanna, but when I come back, we locking in for a fun ride in pursuit of 7K subs. And really blowing this channel up here. Boop. But I caught a fish. It's nice that the fish remember me back here. Because like I said, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Just make sure before y'all sign off, y'all double tap. Check out some of the videos on my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know you've been there. Please share. Share with everybody you know. And then tell them to share and just keep sharing until the whole world knows. And again, if you happen to be in North Carolina, more specifically Carolina Beach area, look your boy up. I got a charter. It's called Out East Island Charters. The link is in the description. It's all up and down my channel. And I'm not just saying I run a charter. I'm very legit with it. I have my 6-pack license. I got you covered. My vessel carries a license, so you don't need a fishing license. We just have, we have fun on the water. We go fishing. We catch fish, maybe, but you won't have a bad time. I promise you that. So I appreciate the continued support in this endeavor. And like I said, just keep checking in. And I appreciate the suggestions. Definitely will try to expand the lives a little bit more outside of the fishing. Just know I might be mixing a couple other stuff in there. So if you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, that's cool too. But just letting you know. Get in where you fit in. All right. All right, this is going to be my last cast coming up here. Boom. And just let it sit. Let it sit. Skipjack. What's going on? It has been, I'm going to say epic, considering I caught a bass like 30 minutes into the stream. And then I had another fish on, but I let it go. Inadvertently. It wasn't on purpose. But I haven't been back here in 2 weeks, so for me to catch a fish after being off 2 weeks fishing back here in the backyard pond, it felt pretty good. Like I said, I hope everybody get a chance to get some fishing in themselves. It's Tuesday here. Oh no. No. Thought I had something for a second. Sometimes that last cast shows up. And sometimes that first cast shows up. Oh, big fish just jumped there. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out, rocking with me today. Again, make sure y'all check out the channel. Please like and share. And if you haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe. And I'll be back at it. My plan is to be back on tomorrow morning. That's what I'm planning. And I hope to keep to that plan. So make sure y'all turn your notifications on. And just keep a watch out for me. And I'll see you the next time I'm on this. I'm out here somewhere throwing a line too. Thanks for rocking.